Hey, it is Liz Nistico here. I am outside at the cabin I'm staying in on an island in Maine. I wanted to do a video diary because I did one earlier this year and I think it's a good way to, catch up. I originally intended this to only be for my Patreon, but I also wanted to send a note to the email list, so I'm gonna tie it all in one because I don't know, I'm just gonna do that. So I have a few announcements right now, and the first one is that this year, well, in 2021, I will be releasing music for my solo project called Revenge Wife, and I'm really excited about that. And it will happen early in 2021. I haven't released the date yet, but I do have it, so I'm excited. I really love this music, and I've been doing all of the music videos. I'm gonna shoot the third one over in the cabin in a couple weeks. I'm like scouring Amazon for the things that I need for it, and it feels inspiring. I'm like really inspired with horror videos, like film right now. I saw The Lodge this year, and Hereditary is a huge inspiration, and Goodnight Mommy, and these really beautiful art horror films. So that's kind of what I'm going for the visuals. And it's cool. It's crazy to really just do it by myself now. I mean, with the help of my boyfriend, but it's a new challenge, but I'm enjoying that. And I feel like I'm growing a lot, and I'm kind of like honestly feeling like I'm moving on from music videos. Not that I'm not going to have to do them for a long time, it's just that I am really inspired by film. So I wrote a horror script this year, and I'm just working on that draft and trying to make that in maybe a couple of years, who knows. The other thing, if you've gotten this far, that I wanted to announce is that I am going to do a course on my Patreon for connecting to yourself as an artist. It's going to be a year-long course, and I hope that it is inspiring for all of us. You can sign up on my Patreon. It's going to be a new tier. It's called Art is Forever, and it will be set up like every month. There will be some assignments and some introspection, some prompts for you to work on with your art, and at the end of every month we will do a Zoom or Google Hang or something meetup to kind of like just check in with each other. There will be an option to do monthly one-on-one chats with me if you want to do that, or if you want to opt in sometimes to do that. I just feel like the people who are on my Patreon and who listened to Holy Child and who I hope will listen to my music are such inspiring artists, and I like see so much greatness, and it's really like so sweet, and I just love that. And I think that I've learned a lot about my creative process and things that I need and what I need to do in order to grow as an artist, and I would love to share these things. And the course will be, connecting to yourself as an artist, connecting to your main medium, be it writing or filmmaking or making music. And then also kind of designed on like how you can release that into the world in a strategic way, because I think that that's part of it. And there will be books. The first book that we'll be starting is The Artist Way, because I think that's a really inspiring way to start the course. So we'll be doing that. I think it's 12 weeks. So for the first, I guess, 3 months. Will be The Artist Way, and then we'll move on to some other books. So yeah, I hope that you'll join me on that journey. You can sign up for it on my Patreon now. I'll have the link, and I've structured it already, but I'm really open to anything that you want to do. If there are a lot of musicians, we can totally do some songwriting workshops and things like that. Or periodically we can do some like concept-based stuff, but I really want it to be structured like an introspection for everybody who's going through it, because I think that's what art is. I think that connecting to yourself is the most important thing about art. I've thought a lot about art and what makes great art and what makes art that I like, and I think it's a combination between technique and perspective, and clarity in what that perspective is and what you're saying. And I think all of the artists who I really admire straddle that line really well. So that is something that is really inspiring to me, and it'd be really fun if you're interested in furthering yourself as an artist. I would love to have you and get in it this year. I would love for 2021 to be a really powerful year for all of us, and so that in a year from now we're like, oh my god, I made so much, and look at all of these things I've made. And the course is also definitely set up like there are prompts and a lot of goal setting, so I hope that people can come out of it and feel really accomplished, because that's what I do for myself. That's how I structure my life, and it's nice when I'm in that for myself. Sometimes I fall out of it, and then it's more difficult, harder. So yeah, anyway, that's what I've been working on for the past couple of days, really, or I guess couple of weeks, but like the past few days have really been like getting in how I want it to be structured, and it took a little while for me to get in that. And if you are involved, I would love to know like the things that you feel that you want to work on, because I can implement that in different ways. But yeah, I am gearing up for 2021. I really spent a lot of time this year going inward and finishing my album for Revenge Wife, and actually working on my second album, which I want to release both next year, and I'm trying to like move forward without any strings. And it's intimidating to do this project on my own right now, because I always had a band to me, and now I'm doing it alone, and I just got management, so I'm really, really grateful about that, because it makes it feel like I have other people who are excited, and I've been, trying to pull that team together. And that's something that I would love to talk about too in the course this year. Just getting the people around you who love you and support you, because I think that's really important. So yeah, this is long now, and I don't think I'm gonna edit it, because I don't know, I'm just not. But I hope you're having an amazing year, and thank you for being on the Holy Child journey, and I'm really grateful to be able to put out my music next year, and I hope you like it. And that's all I got. Have an amazing day.